What's going on, everybody? Hey, what's going on, man? Dude, it actually just got like darker in the past 20 seconds of doing this. This is crazy. I actually need the light. Can you see me? Oh, there we go. I was about to say, dude, I kind of didn't realize freaking it was gonna get dark so quick. Boom. And we're here. I don't know, dude. Did you see the yeah, it's all dark out here, but you know, what can you do? I uh I given up trying to work with the. It was literally 5 minutes ago. It was not this dark. I swear it was not this dark. I set this up 5 minutes ago, and then I stopped and tried to make sure like everything. I was doing everything right. Got the dog situated, and then I realized now behind me it looks even darker than it was before. It like looks so dark back there, but it's really like that. It's not like super dark. Oh, dude. Yeah, dude, I put out a post. I got to check out your channel. So that was pretty cool, dude. You seem like you had a whole network of survival gear there. I met a couple of buddies on when I used to play Fortnite when I was younger that I networked with, and a lot of them were into the survival stuff. They're not really like on the Fallout level, but like they actually I have to explain to them what Fallout is sometimes. They're one of them plays Fallout, but they're like older and they don't understand Fallout. So he's just like, "Yeah, I got Fallout 76." I go, "That game makes no sense. You just wander around." And I'm like, I feel like honestly, what Fallout 76 failed at was that they made that game with intentions to also incorporate new players. And I think that if Fallout 76, I think that if the show came out before Fallout 76 did, I think Fallout 76 would have had tremendous, like massive success because they made both Fallout 76 and the Fallout show to appeal to both the old school and new people. And basically, they should have done it with the show first because look at the turnout after the show. Look how many new players are out there. But I think that a lot of the lower numbers that happened in Fallout 76, I think that could have been avoided. And then I know if they had done it back like yeah, if they had done it in reverse, because I mean, now look at how popular New Vegas is again. And now, especially with the season 2 and everything, now's the time. I mean, I know they want Fallout 5 out as quick as possible. And I mean, Obsidian was the one who did New Vegas anyway, but now would be the great time to insert a New Vegas remake, make it look a little better. And now, if you do want to tweak the story a little bit, maybe you do that to make it echo more of what's to come in season 2. But I don't think they get the Fallout 5 out before season 2 or the New Vegas release, unless they've been working on it without anyone knowing. I think that would be a great surprise, but I don't know. We'd start to see stuff though. Like I don't know. I know we'd start to see stuff. I've seen leaks about the season 2, but who knows how that's actually gonna go. It's a real yeah, it's a real toss up though, honestly. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I also I managed to get my Switch back in working order. Oh, there you go. Hell yeah, dude. I uh I think I played a couple times, but like some cool people one time. I always meet people. I always end up meeting people on online games, and I think that like it always ends up like either going on and playing something different with them or just meeting them on another aspect like I did with my friends from Wisconsin, my friend from Florida. There's a couple overseas people I had that I'm friends with, but I'm not exactly like there's not exactly a way to like I'm not about to go just take an airplane over just to visit either. Unless it was a really like crazy occasion. But like even the Fortnite, dude, I met so many people in Fortnite. Now, I used to have a Fortnite account with like the Stormtrooper skin, the Master Chief skin, and all that. And then something happened where I lost it, and I made a new account, and now I only have like Chewbacca and the T60 power armor, which is like still good, but like I had a bunch. I like the Stormtrooper one. Definitely like the Stormtrooper one a little bit better. Dude, he's snoring back there? My goodness, bro. Yeah, we bought him a can of the Instinct Purina 1 True Instinct just to try it out. It has venison in it. I gotta get myself some venison. My grandfather's got some. I think my dad went on a hunt, and he got a deer, and yeah, gave some to my grandfather because he was talking about it. It's pretty cool though. I always like to hunt actual meat. I mean, I've never actually. Whoa, what was that? Oh, that's the lights outside. Oh, hold on. Oh no, I thought it'd give me enough light. Yeah, dude, I always wanted to learn how to make my own canned food. I mean, it sounds like a lot of work though, and like a lot of material needed for it. But like, I could definitely like forage my own food and can it. I would like that. Even like with gardenings, you know, I always thought that was an interesting thing to do. I don't know, man. Freaking. So I got a question. Do you on your channel, do you ever think about doing anything with the Enclave? Like any Enclave related videos coming out? Because I was gonna say, dude, there's always a chance we could have a Plumber Looch appearance with an Enclave. You know, actually, now that we're talking about that, dude, the Enclave. The last time the Plumber Looch had seen the Enclave in the little skit I've been doing, yeah, the last time they did it, if I'm not mistaken, they shot up my farm. They completely shot up our farm. They killed my Brahmin. I'm pretty sure they killed half the dogs that I had stationed there. And, yeah, I think me and Mikey just got away in time, I'm pretty sure. I think the NCR radio didn't work either, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we got completely flatlined by the Enclave. The dogs picked them up, actually. I didn't know what that was until I started seeing Brahmins getting shot. And it was right between when our pet ran away too. We had a pet Deathclaw, and it was off seeing the sights or something because it was not there when we really needed it most. But still, we're gonna try to do a spin-off with just Mikey. I see Fallout 76 already tried to beat me to it. Oh yeah, no, dude, no, the reason why I knew it was them is because those helmets, man. It was those Advanced Armor Mark II helmets. They look like my dog when he gets in trouble and he puts his ears up. That's what the helmet reminds me. No, that's what he reminds me of, is the Enclave helmets. I think that's so funny. You gotta love his character though, dude. Dude has a whole back seat laid out for him with a blanket, and he'd rather sleep on the floor. I like it. Right next to the door, dude. I don't understand. I told him he could chill out, dude. We don't always have to go dog meat. But I did incorporate dog meat as a command. I'm not sure, like, it can mean a couple different things, I guess, with him, but primarily the purpose is for him to track something and bring it back. Sometimes it's like code for him to go all crazy. Yeah, that's exactly what he reminds me of, too. It's like the cat. Oh, I don't know if you can see this. Hold on, I'm going to turn it around. But actually, no, you're not going to be able to see it. The dog treats are in the way. He just finished those, too. That's literally what I just gave him for dinner. And like 2 treats afterwards. Because now he's officially switched over to Purina 1, so I can actually give him that and not like worry about him getting sick. Yep. Eventually, eventually we'll end up getting into an apartment, and then we'll end up, I don't know, we'll end up getting maybe we'll find us a friend to help us, you know. That's code word for like, yeah, try I'm pretty much stuck with old little Revan, dude. Anywhere I go, Revan's with me. So if I ever get a house, I can actually like let him stay at the house for a couple hours unattended, and trust him not to. People will be like, oh, you can't leave the dog alone at the house unless he's in the crate, because I don't know why they say that, but I think the only reason why he'd ever be left in a crate, in my personal opinion, is because this dude will tear up everything. Like the way he just, like the bone he just broke in half yesterday. Like he was eating a ham bone, which I know they're not supposed to really have, but my buddy bought it for him and his brother. So I was like, no worries, I'll watch with moderation. When I walked by him, I heard him going at it like he was scraping carrots or something, dude. Like that's how hard he was eating it. And then I'm like, oh, no worries, I still see it intact. When I come back after I take my grandparents' trash out, I'll go and I'll grab it from him, and we're gonna get out of here anyway. By the time I got back in, my grandfather's looking at me. He goes, hey, he's going to choke on that bone. This was a 2-minute span. He's like, he's going to choke on that bone. And I'm like, what do you mean? And I look over, and I only see him with half the bone. Like, the other half is gone. And I'm, like, looking around, and I see little bits of, like, bone shard. And I'm like, where's the other half? Then we came to the final conclusion that he ate the other half. Freaking crazy. So I go to Google, and of course Google tells me everything I don't want to hear. So before I freaked out completely and went to the vet, I called the breeder first, and I explained the situation, and she was like, yeah, he's gonna have the runs. And I go, what do you mean? She goes, oh, his father does that too. And I'm like, oh my goodness. But still, I watched like when he went to the bathroom, and like I was able to see like fragments of bone, and I was like, he did eat that. I was like, he's so lucky he didn't get hurt from that. Like, no more pork bones like that. It was like the ham bones. From now on, it's going to be the marrow bones, the tough ones, and those lamb hoofs. And bully sticks, we can afford them, but bully sticks are like top dollar, dude. It's like $6 for a bully stick the size of, like, just 6 inches long, dude. And it's like literally like, I just backed myself into a corner. The bully sticks aren't that long. Oh, God damn. This is so crazy. I don't know how I backed myself into a corner with such talk. Excuse my potty mouth, dude. But you get with the gist of what I'm saying, I hope. The gist of, like, the dog stuff. And pig ears are pretty good too, but like sometimes he doesn't react good to the pig ears, and like he'll have the runs, and that we can't do. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I saw your dogs. Your dogs look awesome. What kind of dogs are they? And this fool over here is like crazy. Dumb pit bull. No, it's the boy. Yeah, the vet shot me down and was like, no, that's like Staffy and Pip, the same thing. And I was like, that can't be true. Oh, Pitbull Husky. Oh, there you go. A Pitsky. There you go. Or something. I don't know. I like the names they come up with them, because I looked up what a Staffy Rottweiler would be. Oh, yeah, dude. What's up, Cars? How you been, brother? It's good to see you, dude. We were just talking about, the dogs. We both got some, pretty fascinating dogs, dude. I like the mixed breeds too. A lot of people are into the purebreds, which I get. Like, obviously purebreds are great also, but like I've always found mixed breeds very, very interesting, especially ones that like you wouldn't think would be mixed. Like, you know, like the Husky Pit Bull, the Pit Bull Rottweiler. I saw a Rottweiler, either Rottweiler Chihuahua, Rottweiler Dachshund mix actually exists, which I don't know how that works. Oh, Great Danes are big. You know what a lot of people have been going for lately too? Are those Cane Corsos, bro. I've seen a lot of people asking about. I've seen a lot of people just calling them Cane Corsos too. In Italian, because I believe it's an Italian dog, but in Italian, C-A-N-E, like how that's spelled, it's actually pronounced differently. I believe it's pronounced cane, which means dog, as opposed to cane, which really doesn't have any significant relations to the word dog. Corso, I think, is like robust or something on the lines of that, but it's cane, like Cane Corso. And I'm not saying that because I'm Italian, but like I believe that's how they say it in Italy, is Cane Corso. But Cane Corso and Great Danes are like huge. I mean, honestly, I think big dogs are great. The only thing that bums me out about big dogs is they just because they're so big and they all have pretty much the same size organs and such. It just bigger dogs tend not to live as long, unfortunately, and I believe that also applies to humans. So my 6'4" self probably isn't gonna. Well, I mean, I don't want to say that for sure. I mean, I don't. Do I really want to live until I'm 90 years old, though? Look at all the. If I take after some of my family with all the health problems, I'm not sure. But yeah, that is the one downside, unfortunately. But you know, that's why we gotta make every moment count with them. It's very important. There was a tree the tree I'm next to. There was like 15, 20 birds in there earlier, just all chirping at the same time. It's a good sign that spring's coming, but they left, which makes me think it's gonna get real cold tonight. Again, it's been getting so cold lately, and I have no idea why. I got my tire bearing, I got my wheel bearing fixed yesterday. That was a quick 380 right there, dude, on the spot. They got it done on the same day, so I was really excited. And they were gonna do it the day before, but the part didn't show up, so I brought it back yesterday, and they did it good, dude. The car barely makes any noise. Um, Definitely like wasn't expecting to have another issue with the car, but because I still got to get tires at some point. But uh, other than that, though, everything's been pretty good. We Me and Revan have just been chilling for the most part, and just I don't know, kind of just going like just in a rhythm, really. I mean, I gotta go work tomorrow again, and then after work, I'm gonna try to go by the grandparents, try to help them out a little bit, and then yeah, it's really just not doing too much. I'm like kind of worried to drive the car too crazy too, since I just got it fixed. I'm worried I'm gonna cause another problem, and the suspension on this thing is kind of rough, so I don't want to actually like knock things around if I can prevent that. So, and gas mileage, actually, since we're here, I can actually give a real update on that. Yeah, 12.6 miles per gallon. When I got this thing, it was like 15 and a half miles per gallon. Because of the winter and just all the idling from the cold weather at night, like even now I've been more conservative. I won't run it as long, but it still has been taking a toll, unfortunately. The only thing that's in my favor is gas has been getting noticeably cheaper, so that's kind of a good thing. So the amount I put in goes a longer way now. Tomorrow, I'll probably be on around the same time as this. I don't really plan to do anything crazy for the weekend, and normally around this time, if I do go to my grandparents to like eat or whatever, I'll probably be back way before this time. And yeah, I don't really do too much. I'm hoping that I sent a couple of invoices out. I Because it's the end of the month, so I'm hoping to collect too. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and get Revan a big old bag of the Purina one. Because what I've been doing is buying the smaller bags and mixing it with the smaller pedigree bags just to get them like transitioned into the Purina one. But now I can buy them a big old bag. And I found a spot where the Purina one cans aren't that expensive. They're like 50, 60 cents more than the pedigree ones. So now I know I can get him both wet and dry food, and it's pretty good quality. Yeah, thank you, dude. Oh, I gotta keep the window down when I have the car on. Somebody told me that a long time ago. They were like, make sure you always vent when you have the car on because something about the fumes or whatnot. So I've always been like freaked out by that. So I always make sure Oh wow, that's funny. I've been trying to rub something that I saw on my nose, but it's on the screen, dude. Wow, that's crazy. Cause I'm over here like, why isn't it not coming up? I thought I had something on my face. It's it's on here. Wow. Hey, dude, you want to come up and say hi? Actually, you know what? No, you rest, dude, because you just ate that food. If you get up, you're going to have to go pee. Oh, that's funny. I'm right next to this Starbucks right here. And all I can smell is Starbucks now. I don't know what they did. Oh, you out in the tent? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. How do you like it out there, dude? It must be fun. Oh, nice. Camping, hell yeah. So you're out there camping right now? Oh yeah, dude. Oh, that's dope, dude. That's dope. I wish I could like. I'm waiting for the better weather, dude. We're gonna try to do stuff. Unfortunately, around here, all I can really do is fish for food, cause somebody sees me trying to hunt out here. You know, they might call the police, and then the police that might just open up a whole nother thing. Yeah, camping. The only time I really do camping is like, I guess the whole van life thing can be considered camping to some aspects. I've been trying to find ways to like do other things on here too, so I can like get like I see these streamers doing like reactions to stuff. Like I would have loved to do that too with everybody. We could have saw some crazy stuff because I would have loved to react to that crazy dude in Expo. He's got some disturbing things on the internet that's got me thinking. I swear, after I watched that one night, it had me thinking everybody that was parking down here was a. That's what was crazy. I'm like, oh no, there's some weird guy parking next to me, and in reality, he's probably looking at me going, oh no, there's some weird guy parked here. So it's like, I guess I understand, but still, now like every time I watch an expo, I get all like, whoa. That's why we got Revan on point. Who's in the back sleeping, by the way. He's going to be the last one up if something happens. That's what I think is so funny about Revan. Revan looks like he could be mean, but he's not really mean. He's really nice and polite. Is that right, buddy? They can't see you. Oh, we can see your vest. Oh, dude, that's right. Did I believe I liked your page already, and I have a subscribe. I subscribed, I believe. If I didn't, I'll go back and look. But I'm pretty sure I subscribed to you, and I can help share your page as well. Yeah, dude, I'll help you get monetized so that way you can start like getting the super chats for people. Because people will come and they'll donate. I'll try to donate too when I can, dude. And then just be careful though when you do the donations. When you accept donations from people, it's cool that they do the super chat for you, but always try to steer them to a third party. The only reason why I say that is because it depends, unless you don't really need it. If you're like waiting around for it and not a big deal, to do it through the YouTube, but they're gonna take some of it and then they're gonna put you on a month-to-month paycheck, and it's like a weird hour. I mean, a weird date. So it's like the 21st or 22nd or something, depending on where it falls on that week. Excuse me, and but they'll pay you once a month, and it's like you have to reach at least $100 in order to be eligible to get paid that month. So like if you do that whole month and end up getting $99.99, they won't send you a check, and it'll overlap into the next month's earning, which means once you reach that dollar, that check will come, but it'll just come in the following month, which means if you're relying on it for a month-to-month basis, it's tough. So try to when you do get people, and that's if you're trying to like make some extra cash, get monetization for the ad revenue so that we get paid for the ads. But then like get people to go on another like do Cash App, Venmo, or something like that. But don't go out there and say it right away. Just like gradually like make it understand that if it's about money for you, that you're trying to. Okay, yeah, fair enough. See, I don't know what the plan is, because a couple of people had asked me about like how do you make money, and honestly I don't have a real good answer for that, because I didn't really try to do this to make money. But when it comes down to money for my channel personally, you'll hear me say it a lot, like I'm comfortable with just getting the ad revenue. Like for me, it's not a big deal. Let the ad companies pay me. Let's just all come here and have a good time. For us, it's just all about conversation, and if I can help sandbox some ideas to make you like move differently, that's all it's really about, dude. I think personally, dude, I think you can get it done. You just have to, like I said, man, you can do whatever it is you do, but remember, have that one little element that also makes you stand out. That that you exclusively that like is tougher for people to, because think about it, nobody really wants to watch something they could easily do, but everybody wants to watch something they're either not allowed to do or they just can't do it at the moment or just don't know how to. So it's like you have to always come up, like that's why like it was a blessing in disguise when I did the plumber Looch stuff, and then even the Enclave stuff I did, because unfortunately I couldn't release it to like other people to play it. So like if anyone ever wanted to watch that stuff or experience it, have to kind of come over here. And same with like some of the other things I used to do, or like I don't know, like, but then I still have like my more generic things. Like for example, when I walk the dog, you know, there's a ton of dog. There's actually people that walk the dogs with collars that have cameras on them. So it's like, you know, but I like to do that. So I'm still want to stay true to that aspect. I don't do Fortnite anymore, but I still do Star Wars and all. That's why I never changed my name and kept it as Frankie Looch, as like a just as a name, as opposed to, you know, something Star Wars, or like Star Wars related, or any name that's like related to something else. I made sure I kept it as far away from that as I could, so I would have the ability to ponder on things. Because what if I was called like Frank's, like Frank, the old man on Tatooine, or Frank from Tatooine, or Frank Solo, Frank Skywalker, and then here I am, Frank Skywalker, doing Fallout stuff. It's like, well, wait a minute. Oh, hold on. I want to do something like that and put a small camera on my cat's collar and post shorts of what he does all day. Not only do a post or shorts, but run that on a live stream, so that way you're constantly getting viewers and you're building up that watch time hour. You know, like the watch time public hours, whatever they ask for, because that subscribers as you go along. Building that community as a consistent live stream will give you the ability to even have you step back and watch the the chat communicate with each other. And then once you have that, then you're pretty good, because then you'll have people that'll like come in and genuinely like you and your program or with your community, and then that's when you'll have the ability to actually like, you know, see who they are and realize, oh, well, these are good people. They're trying to do this too. Let me give them a wrench and see if I can help them out. Have them help me out here, and in return help them out there, so that way we can all sort of network. And then next thing you know, dude, you know, you do it like you or whoever it may be is doing the similar process. That's how we help people, because some of the people that get big don't. They remember to do all the things right, but then they forget to go and redo it in return. And that's sort of where you see like, that's why there's a lot of friction at the top sometimes, from my understanding. But, you know, I don't want to be anybody near that, because quite frankly, I think I got a lot of skeletons in my closet that quite frankly would prevent me from ever doing that type of stuff anyway. So it's like all I can really do is just be a voice to help guide people in a different direction, because you know, you might have it all situated, but imagine if you didn't just hear this right now and you just invested $200 or $300 into doing it a certain way, that now realizing you might have had to have waited or done it a different way. At least you now have extra perspective. It could still be the same direction you're going in, but now at least you know to watch for potholes on the floor when you travel that road. It's little simple things, you know. It's like, but I mean, use it as a blank canvas, because at the end of the day, you are what you have there, and it can be really beneficial if you utilize it the right way. Especially like, I mean, I don't know, like especially like for example with Night Stalker and the Enclave thing, like that's a huge plus. And like the Enclave aspect alone will draw a lot of Fallout fans, because there's a lot of like purist Fallout fans that actually are very sympathetic with the Enclave struggle. And like you will see how quickly, like on Facebook, I see it a lot too. There's a Facebook group and a lot of people show love for the Enclave. So like the Enclave is very, I mean, you gotta look at it like this. They survived all of that stuff from Fallout 2 to the point where the new Fallout show came out, and they're still operating in California. So that's gotta show you some resiliency from the Enclave. And it's like, it's good to see that there's still people that are very devoted to the Enclave. And like, even when there's times of like the Brotherhood of Steel getting pushed over the top like it's no one's business, they're trying to sell you the Brotherhood of Steel like they're trying to get you to switch to some large fries. It's just, some people see right through it, and those are the real Enclave purists. Because in the reality, in a fair fight, without plot armor, I believe the Enclave beats the Brotherhood of Steel 9 out of 10 times. Without plot armor, 9 out of 10 times. And then same with the NCR situation, 9 out of 10 times. I think that the Enclave was, quite frankly, on paper, probably the top notch. maybe the Institute. Not, no, I'm gonna put the Institute under the Minutemen, and the only reason why I'm doing that is because of actual leadership experience and exposure. The Institute is ran by a bunch of scientists, and that shows when it comes time for us to attack them. If we're like, if we're with them, we run the show. We pretty much do everything. Oh, I appreciate that, man. The Enclave, look, the Enclave's always welcomed here, dude. And I got the Tesla defector, dude. That might just be who you are. Who knows, dude? Well, technically you're not a defector, technically, so maybe it's not you. But there's definitely the Enclave one. I did an Enclave one too, where like they do a whole thing from hearing from the president, from me making jokes with the officer to like I had to pull out like a British accent that ended up turning into like the Andor accent halfway through. It was fun. I wish I had some more voices for the Enclave stuff, because actual Enclave members like yourself, dude, would be like much more authentic for me to operate with that. And I was really creative with the Enclave in that video. They all had personalized armor. You know, they were on a long journey coming back from the east, so their guns aren't the same. They have cowboy repeaters and stuff, most of them. The officer has a revolver. You know, we made it really look like, you know, these are the battle-hardened Enclave that remained. And the way we made short work of the Legion party that came to get us, you know, it was so cool. It's so fun to like make Fallout stuff was easier and more receptive for me to make than the Star Wars stuff. When I made Star Wars fan films, the purest Star Wars fans, believe it or not, turned against me on that. And were like, that's the problem with Star Wars. You have these people that think they can make fan-made films and make fun of the lore. And I'm like, that's not what I meant to do, but okay. Halo, and then Halo, I just stayed with the video games. I never really created anything out of the ordinary with Halo, but then Fallout, I found an opportunity to do that, and it got more receptive. My first ever Plumber Looch actually got got like 50,000 views, and I think I looked at it recently. I think it's up to 100,000 views now, which is still really cool, because I would never expected that to be the case. And the craziest part is the first Plumber Looch episode I ever did, the one we stuck in the pipes ironically when the Enclave shows up. The Enclave was the first feature in a Plumber Looch, and I didn't even stop to think about it like that until now. That's so crazy. I never thought about that. But that whole first episode I did was a Sopranos reference from when they went to go lock up Johnny Sacks, and they started locking up the gardener, and he goes, "I'm just a gardener." Yeah, I gotta do the I have time to do the Discord. I'm gonna set that up probably after this then. I've been on for what, 34 minutes? I'll probably stay on for like 10-15 more minutes, and then I'll set that up actually. And then I'll reach out on everybody's videos and like leave a comment, leaving the name or something, so I can it's like the only way I can think of to get in contact with everybody. So I can do that, and then that's not what I meant to do. Hold on. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, can I bring something up? It's not really about politics. It's about politicians, but it's not about politics. So I was on Wikipedia earlier, and I somehow ended up looking at presidential races, and then it got me to presidents, when you click on a president, a former president, it shows you their official portrait. Go and look at the original official portraits from like Clinton down to like Joe Biden. And that's including like the old Trump portrait and the Pence portrait. Go look at the new portraits on Wikipedia. Why they like bedazzle the pictures? Like the new Trump and the JD Vance one looks like it was ran through a Snapchat filter. I swear, I'm not dogging on anybody, you know, I'm not disrespecting any politicians. I'm either side, Republican or Democrat, or however many there are. I'm just saying, who's in charge of the portraits, and why did they do it like that? Why did they make it look like he was a Snapchat filter? They made both JD Vance and Trump look like Snapchat filters. I swear to God. It's got nothing to do with the politics. It's more so about like How much time did we have on our hands that we were sitting there doing filters? Like, I don't know if you've ever sat and edited a picture before, but like, somebody sat and did that. Yeah, it's like, you know what it reminds me of? It was like someone getting a shiny Pokemon card out of the pack, dude. It's like, I mean, man. No, why do I feel like we're gonna see those portraits somewhere on a Pokemon card for real now on Amazon for like $200 now? Oh my goodness, we should have made Pokemon cards, dude, from the beginning. Oh yeah, I got a lot of conspiracy theories. A couple of them that like I live by pretty much on a daily basis. I think that's what got me in trouble in the first place. No. Yeah, I'm really like I'm into a lot of conspiracies, but my favorite conspiracy my favorite conspiracy is actually right here in the van. I'd like to know how Revan always knows when I got like 5 or 10 minutes of peace. It's like he somehow, like somebody signals him and goes, "Nah, dude, we're going back outside," or he just comes up with the rope and he's like, "Nope, you look bored, we're gonna play." That's my biggest conspiracy. Or how come every time I go do a live stream, he always falls asleep? Yeah, that, or even bring it up in the Discord, dude. We're gonna make a Discord. Um, actually, tell me something. Yeah, no, that made sense because I I minimized the screen. Is it good now? I don't know if it works now. Let me know if you can hear me. Hold on, let me. Yeah, hey, whatever's easier. I wouldn't even mind that either. I think the only email I really have right now is my Looch Scoops one. Which, by the way, if you're on the East Coast, well, in New England, really, I'm not gonna travel all over the place just to scoop poop, but we're doing good, dude. I mean, we just need more clients. If I can get like 10, 15 more clients, I'm pretty much like, I can start actually looking at apartments. I've been talking to one of my friends about potentially doing that, but he also has Revan's brother. But he's like, the problem is like we'll have enough space technically, but he drives trucks, and this dude's kind of like the ladies' man, so he's always got somebody over, like, So I feel like that might also like cause. I'm looking for a place on my own for the most part. I think that would be the best, only because of with Revan also, I don't have to worry about like anything extra. Not that Revan's a bad dog or anything, but like, I just, it's probably better to just find my own spot, but that's after I start making some more money. About the page. Oh, then it started to lag. Oh yeah, no, I wanted you to answer if it when I minimized the window, if it did anything, like if you could still hear me, but I guess it did a lag, so that kind of makes sense. Look how dark it got now. Now it's like actually dark out. Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna drop like $80 and actually get like a little extended stay room, so I can actually like sleep on a regular bed one night just to like realign my back. I don't need it. I don't need that, but I can end the stream probably like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. It really depends on Enclave, because if night. Oh, what the hell just happened to this? If he decided to actually make I want to see, because if he did make a Discord, then I'll grab the info. Well, actually, yeah, I'll grab the information from him. Yeah. Well, it's only just us in here, so it's not like it's gonna be like any crazy information will get leaked to the world or anything. I hope not. I can't really tell who's watching. I'm assuming it's just like us three in here. But yeah, we could definitely set up the Discord. That would be pretty cool. Try to get my brother involved in that too. I mm, yeah, I won $5 on a scratch ticket that was given to me, which was crazy because they were like, "Oh, go back in and get another one." I'm just glad I got $5. That's an extra $5 in case I don't get paid from this guy tomorrow. He should be paying me because it's the last service of the month, but just in case, I got the scratch ticket. Yeah, dude, you gotta post the fishing trips. That'll be pretty cool, dude. And it's definitely like the right weather now, so it's getting like actually nicer out to do that type of stuff, which is good. You know, that's always actually like a good thing, you know. Oop. Let's try not to spill that as I spill it. But yeah, I'm ready for the warmer weather at this point. I'm kind of tired of the random cold nights. I mean, I know it's gonna get cold at night, even during the summer, but not like to the extent where like everything's frozen again. I mean, it's been like 32 degrees the last few nights, but like daytime it's been getting up to like 45, 50. Ooh, I just looked right into that. I just looked right into those Cadillac lights. That was crazy. Those lights are getting so much brighter nowadays. And not for me, but like imagine like now deer stuck in the headlights. Really, you're gonna be stuck in the headlights. You're gonna be blind and be running into the other cars. I feel most for the people that walk dogs at night along like the roads, dude. Like all those like high beams in people's face, like the dog's face. Oh wow, sounds like a big old fish. Oh, the metal because my rod snapped it. Oh wow, damn, that's a good catch. Welcome back, bro. Yeah, dude, that's freaking. That's a big old fish. No, I know what you meant with the largemouth. Yeah, we have those around here in the river, but I always like me a striped bass if I can catch one, bro. Cause that I can eat. Like over here at the Charles River, you can't really eat a lot of the fish, unfortunately, because it's really polluted. Little Revan. That means you can't go swimming. He's such a good little guy. Yeah, gotta love it. People are just, they love the litter out here. I don't know. I don't really know what else to say besides that. They just, it's ridiculous. But, okay, so I set that to download. I do have the Discord app. I almost said Disco app. I do have the Discord app now, so it should be good. I'm gonna, yeah, I'll probably jump off right here. 45 minutes ain't bad, dude, honestly. I'll jump off here and I'll get on and, yeah, Cliff, if you want, it's really up to you, dude. I don't mind even making it myself, or I can try to discover one of my old ones even. That might even work. Oh, he's doing good, old Paul. Yeah, Paul's a ball breaker, dude. If you've ever met one. It doesn't come out too often when it gets cold. Yeah, that goose chase. Oh, that's right. So they ended up taking they ended up taking that swan. Turns out it had like a big wound underneath it. So that explained a lot. At least they were able to take it then. It probably would have just got infected. Oh no, no worries, dude. There was a ton of geese out there too. The way those ladies were running around, you would think they were playing Duck Duck Goose too, dude. And that guy, they couldn't catch. I can't believe they thought they were gonna catch the swan like that. That was funny. All right. So what I'll do is I'll get the Discord running, and then what what is your usernames on Discord, so at least I know to add you. I'll screenshot this as soon as I see it pop up, so that way I don't have to wait for the stream to end and like upload, because it takes forever to upload these once they're done. I will find them on here. The Mass dot people, Department of Transportation. Alright, hold on, I got you. I'm gonna screenshot that. Perfect. I got him. Alright, I'll add you guys, and then, well, I'll make it first if I can't recover it, and then I'll add you guys. Alright, I'll end the stream here. Revan, you know how we end the stream, bro? It's gonna be like a close-up of you, bro. So, hold on. Ravanichi!